Welcome to another movie review, and this is the 2020 movie Dating Amber. It's directed by David Frayne, and who's also responsible for the writing, the screenplay. The cast: FionnO'Shea plays Eddie, Lola Pettigrew plays Amber, Sharon Horgan is Hannah, and Barry Wall plays Ian, and Simone Kirby plays Jill. Evan O'Connor is Jack. Okay, what have we got here? This is a movie about a teenage life, a coming of age sort of movie. Awkward teens pretend to date each other to sidestep the school bullies, only to find a sweet and genuine bond. It's set in the mid-90s in County Kildare. At that time, divorce is still illegal in Ireland. Homosexuality very much a curse, and the Irish Army or the hair salon are the likeliest attractions for post-graduation vocations. And Amber, played by Pettigrew, says frequently, "This place will kill me." Her father, a suicide victim, and so she lives with her mother at a trailer park where she rents out spots to horny teens, which she does to accrue enough money, as she's got a plan to head for London when she's got enough, as her schooling is really of little significance to her. Anyway, she meets Eddie and she proposes to him that let's pretend we're dating as a con to avoid the bullying. Amber, of course, is gay, and so is Eddie. The director mixes darkness and forgiveness in equal measures in this movie. Everyone has their own shit to deal with, and in a depressed small town full of frightened people, lacking in any real opportunity or choice, it's bound to take its toll on the gay kids, on the parents as well, who probably don't want to be married anymore, or on the younger siblings who just want to feel like their family is normal, and for everyone facing graduation and whatever likely dismal future that lies ahead. Quick snapshot of the scenes that came to my attention when I viewed this. I was chuckling when I saw a roadblock by a ton of sheep in rural County Kildare. It reminded me of what used to happen on a regular basis when I was living in New Zealand and working on an apple orchard. I was also taken by a strong Catholic ethic at the school, even though the hormones were on full throttle, both for straight and for gays. Amber has a very strong business ethic, and she charges excessive rates for short-time teenage sex. It certainly had an impact on me and reminded me of what we see here in Thailand, as short-term sex is big business here, or it was before COVID. And then Eddie, he's much more of an uncertain character, but he tries to convince others that he's straight. A typical reaction, really, and his room is adorned with drawings of erect penises. Amber has more self-confidence in her own sexual orientation, it has to be said. The appeal of their relationship enables both of them to share the joy of being open about their sexual orientation, and they don't have to pretend. Eddie, though, he conducts himself outside at cadet training to provide that macho manhood view, and the territorial army, that brought back some memories for me, because I regrettably had a spell there myself, not through parental pressure, more peer group pressure. And we then see a fun day out, which was interesting, because both of the leads, they went on this, and they ended up in a gay club for much older age members of the gay and lesbian community. We also see a rave and the plight of those high on ecstasy, and the amorous attractions that go hand in hand with that, sex being at the top of the agenda. But Amber takes it in her stride, whereas Eddie shows lots of vulnerability, and he has to get out of there quickly. And she, to her credit, withdraws and comforts him. We also get the usual flack from parents after the two of them spend an all-nighter out, particularly for Eddie, as his parents seem less in tune with the possibility that Eddie is gay. Amber's mother is more receptive, but she is prepared to defend her daughter with some very rich language at Eddie's house, and she views them very much as snobbish and judgmental of her and her kid, very much chalk and cheese. There's an interesting scene when Amber tells Eddie about her romance, and that their fake one is now obsolete, and she's looking for a real impact from her female friend that she met at the club. We also get some empathy by a teacher towards Eddie following a fight in school, but it's misinterpreted by Eddie as a pass at him, and there's an amusing learning experience for him when the teacher repels his physical contact, and Eddie then seeks solace from a female friend who offers regular hand jobs on school property, which perks him up a little bit. Anyway, we then get towards the end of the movie, and it appears inevitable that Eddie's going to take the army route, and he joins up, whereas Amber has immersed herself in a first love. So overall, I think it's a very nice little movie, lots of good acting, lots of issues raised, but the plot not very substantial. But I suggest you get to watch it. It's called Dating Amber. It was released in 2020.